An often overlooked aspect of dog ownership, and one that I think is absolutely crucial and foundational to your relationship with your dog, is building a trusting bond based on consent. Hi, I'm Jennifer Malawey, and welcome to Kong Classroom. Consent is important for all animals, but I definitely see it being ignored, especially with smaller dogs. When dogs are little and they're easy to just scoop up and move when we need them to, we tend to not acknowledge their requests for space or bodily autonomy as much as we would if it were a larger dog. Giving dogs a voice and the choice to have their bodily boundaries respected is especially important during puppyhood, when dogs are forming their view of the world and their relationship to humans. They're learning, are my humans going to respect my space, or do I need to escalate my communication, which can pose a threat to humans and therefore dogs too. It puts dogs in danger. Not respecting a dog's communication to you, dogs have great ways of communicating that they're uncomfortable or they would like some space. And the polite ways that they have of asking you might be a simple turning their head away, looking away, moving away, or it might be a little growl. That's still a polite way of asking for space. When we don't respond to those cues by backing off, removing our hands from their body, the dog might feel forced to speak louder, which might be a snap at the human or even a bite. Most people are really naturally good at recognizing when a dog is enthusiastically consenting. Their loose body language, they're gonna have a very happy face and be very pro-social. They're gonna wanna approach you. But sometimes there's a bit of gray area and it's hard to tell. And so giving your dogs breaks when you're in close proximity, especially if our hands are reaching towards them or touching them, it's a good idea to say you're petting your dog. Pet them in a certain way for a little bit and then stop and see how they respond. Do they solicit more interaction? It's a great way to know that they're loving it. You can continue. If they don't ask for more, or if they move away at that point, that's maybe a good time to end the interaction. There are a lot of situations where we have to do something with our dogs, whether that's veterinary care or grooming, and it's important that we do it even when dogs really aren't yet comfortable with it. There are great ways to teach your dog to not only be comfortable, but even love some of these processes. I mean, from everything from nail trims, brushing, all the way to injections and vaccines. Dogs can absolutely learn to cooperate with that. And if you'd like to learn that process, definitely recommend working with a trainer. We're seeing a lot of reframing of the dog-human relationship from one of master and pet to more of a partnership. And a good partnership by necessity has to be a two-way street. Communication has to flow both ways, which means that we need to respect the dog's boundaries that they set and the way that they communicate with their body language. I'm Jennifer Malawey, and thank you for joining us in Kong Classroom.